It's always great to have a plan, especially in the context of marketing. And today, that's what we're going to talk about, marketing planning. Now, when planning for your marketing, there are 4 key objectives. The first is to source great content. So what exactly do you want to post? Is it a blog post? Is it an image? Getting together all the different types of content and planning for what you want to share is step 1. Next is calendar planning. So once you have the content, it's determining when you actually want to share this content. How are you going to space and schedule your content releases? Are you going to automate it or do it ad hoc? Having that content calendar helps get your team centered on what the strategy is moving forward for releasing that content. Once you have that in place and everybody agrees on the plan, next thing is to build the content. So maybe it means going out and taking pictures or developing unique and original content for your posts. And then finally, once you have those first 3 in place, you can distribute the content. Now, let's take a look at some ways that you can source content ideas. Now, a lot of times people just get in a room and they come up with different ideas related to their customers, what they might be interested in, and what they're already searching through keyword research. So Google Ads has a great tool called Keyword Planner that helps you choose the right keywords to use to target your customers. You can use the Keyword Planner to research your customer segments, where they are, what they're searching, and who else is bidding on those keywords that are your competitors that you have to be aware of. There are other tools out there, such as blog posts or even built tools like Answer the Public, that are specifically geared to give you content ideas for posts and infographics and white papers. They'll generate hundreds of questions that your customers are asking that you could then answer with your own content. Now, here's just a couple of resources, as I mentioned, all related to sourcing content ideas. Now, these tools are great as keyword planners, so they help you research the keywords that your customers are using, as customer question research, so what are your customers looking for answers to today that you can answer? You can also build surveys or use social media to learn what your customers are interested in and then craft your strategy from there. Now, once you understand the topics that your customers care about, next you want to focus on building content around those topics. So if you know that your customers are asking specific questions, you can decide whether you want to answer those questions with an infographic, with a blog post, with a video, or whatever other content that you think your customers would want to consume. You're going to end up with long lists of ideas, and that's great, because at this stage, you want quantity over quality. Once you have this wide array of lists and ideas to choose from, then you want to narrow it down to the specifics. So first, we've come up with our ideas with our sourcing content strategies, and now let's talk about calendar planning. So with your content in hand, what you want to do is understand how to deliver that content to the customer and when. And you want to do it in a well-balanced, deliberate approach. Now, the key here is thinking about not just your customers and when they want to receive content, but also your budget. How much time do you have, and how many people are you trying to reach?